Hey, what they do, dawg?
What they do, bro?
You know what time it is, man.
Yeah, they already
Coming out the boondocks, the ghettos, the barrios, nigga, the wood lots. You know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a takeover, dawg. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 249, nigga, I ain't talking about the time, dawg. Yeah!
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
The number of black
it's a
children
very
in poverty
mean
is now more
and
than the
nasty place,
population
and I
of
don't
white
care how
kids.
tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life.
Child
but it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
I'm from a place where they don't deliver pizza and won't deliver my people, even if they call them FEMA. A place where black women say they don't need you, where everybody broke and selling dope, the only way to feed them. Shit is food bar, fucked up beyond all recognition. Crackers hiring 2 million niggas in prison. Now move your ass over, cause I'm coming hard like Captain Mashak Garment at the 49th pass over. They already know, don't piss me off and make me grab.
We gonna talk about the Christian church today, man. We gonna talk about how Christians in the Christian church assist America in destroying the black, Hispanic, and Native American community, man.
Right.
Like, we need to understand the Christian church is so evil. Christians are so evil and wicked in all the ways that they do. And let me explain. A lot of these Christian pastors don't understand that they are going to be held responsible for the lives of black people. Christian pastors are going to be held responsible for the lives of the Hispanics and the lives of the Native Americans. Them Catholic priests in that mass are going to be responsible for the lives of the Hispanics and the Latinos and the Native Americans. They are going to be held responsible for the Cubans, responsible for the Mexicans, responsible for the Puerto Ricans, responsible for the El Salvadorians, responsible for the Peruvians and the Brazilians. You have no idea how responsible they are. We are living in the most harsh conditions ever as Latinos. We are living in the most harsh conditions as Native Americans, man. And those leaders are going to be held responsible. Give me Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16, Baba Kusha.
It's Isaiah chapter 9 and 16. For the leaders of this people.
It says what?
For the leaders.
For the what?
For the leaders.
It says the leaders, man. A leader is someone that's in charge of a nation of people. A leader is in charge of people. You understand? Those pastors. If you want to be called a pastor, that means you are a leader over a people. If you want to consider yourself a priest, that means you are over a people. If you are trying to hold a title in this Bible, you are clarifying, you are trying to consider yourself to be a leader. That's why you're going to be held responsible. That's why pastors will be held responsible. That's why those priests in that Catholic church, in that mass, will be held responsible. Start from the top.
Isaiah 9 and 16. For the leaders of this people.
It says the leader of what?
Of this people.
Of what?
This people.
Like, this is talking about a specific nation of people, man. Like it says, this people. Who is this people? This people is talking about the nation of Israel. You can find on this sign right here, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I know we might be hearing this for the first time, but if you are a Negro, or Afro-Latino, or Latino, or Nativo Americano, you are God's chosen people, man. That's who you are. That's who we are. And we got to understand that, man. It says what?
For this people.
This people, man. Start from the top.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Cause them to what?
To err.
To what?
To err.
Err means going to the wrong direction.
Go ahead. And they that are cause them to err.
Err means you are considering you are sinning.
Cause them to err.
Like when you err, you are making an error. You are not doing something right. Meaning you are doing something wrong. And the Lord said, what? What are these leaders doing?
Cause them to err.
The pastors doing what?
Cause them to err.
The bishops are doing what?
Cause them to err.
The ministers are doing what?
Cause them to err.
The evangelists are doing what?
Cause them to err.
The Catholic priest is doing what?
Cause them to err.
Black leaders in America are doing what?
Cause them to err.
Like, this is what they do to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. They cause us to err. And when they cause us to err, they cause the destruction in the black, Hispanic, and Native American community. When you are in that church, when your pastors are in that church, when your bishops are in that church, and your ministers and the priests are in that church, and they're teaching you that God is all love, and they're teaching you not to keep the law because the law is done away with, and you can eat all the pork you want and eat all the seafood, boiled girls you want and have sex with all the whores and the prostitutes you want. You understand? When you teach that it's okay to be a lesbian, it's okay to be a homosexual, God's gonna love you no matter what. We gotta accept you as you are. It's alright. Come in as you are and stay as you are. When those pastors teach us that, when our priests teach us that, when the priest teaches us that in the Catholic Mass, it destroys the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community, man. In the law it says not to murder. In the law it says not to steal. Did you know that murdering and stealing is one of the biggest crimes committed in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community? No thanks to America, and no thanks to the Christian pastors and bishops